Hey, this is Chad McGriff, and welcome to the Project We Thrive podcast, which is an extension of the thrivecouple.com, where I help a tribe of amazing couples like you, couples who love God and the good life, develop an abundance consciousness, and use it to build an abundant life. Today, we are on Thrive Mindset, AHA number 3. We've been going through a series of different mindsets that I believe that every Thrive couple should have, and we're on Thrive Mindset number 3, which is elevate over mistakes. In this episode, I'm going to share with you guys how every Thrive couple deals with past mistakes and how you can move past your mistakes and really make progress towards an abundant future, okay? So, I know that if you guys are anything like us, you've made some mistakes in the past financially, and those mistakes may have been what you may consider silly or stupid mistakes. I know I definitely have made some mistakes in the past with money, and these mistakes can have a negative impact on us. You know, it make us feel terrible, and we think about the people that's affected by the mistakes that we've made, if other people are included in those mistakes. And for anybody who has made some mistakes, especially around money, is hurtful to try and overcome those mistakes and really let go of the past and the pain that those mistakes have caused you. So we're going to help you guys get past those because we did, and I'm excited to know, that there is hope on the other side of mistakes. All right. So don't give in and don't feel like, you're just destined to continue to make the same mistakes. God has given you power over them, and we're going to help you start using that power. All right. So there are two things that I want to point out that's extremely important concerning this elevate over mistake mindset. Is if we don't find a way to get past the past mistakes in our life, then there are two things that will happen. Number one, it'll cause you to continue to identify yourself with a mistake. And when you identify yourself with the mistakes of the past, you have a tendency to do the second thing, which is repeat them. So if we don't get over the mistakes and find a way to move forward, we'll identify ourselves with them, our thoughts, our beliefs, our actions, our attitudes, our emotions, and everything will start to match the mistakes. And if we don't find a way to break off or detach ourselves from that identity, we'll start to find ourselves to repeat those same mistakes over and over again, because as we found out in the past episodes, that how you think is what you produce, and it is controlled by your beliefs. So if you believe that the way you think or what you believe about those mistakes, if that's the truth to you, then you're going to keep doing the same things that match those mistakes, and you'll keep making the same mistakes over and over again. And that's not what we want to happen. We don't want that to happen. All right. So we want to find a way to move past them. So how exactly do we do that? There are two things that I want to point out to you for getting over the mistakes or elevating over the mistakes. Number one, the first thing that you have to do, and this is extremely important, is forgive. Forgive. Now, what in the world does forgiveness have to do with mistakes? It's almost the same way in your marriage relationship. If you do something wrong to someone, then you ask for their forgiveness. If someone does something wrong to you, your spouse does something wrong to you, if you want the marriage to be successful, you have to forgive them. You let it go and you move forward. Okay. So forgiveness literally means to abandon. You have to abandon the mistakes of the past. You have to let go of those mistakes. And so you'd have to, number one, forgive yourself for making a mistake. If you did make the mistake, if your spouse made the mistake, you have to, number two, forgive them of the mistakes that they made, because sometimes one spouse may manage money better than the other spouse, and we'll hold a grudge or we'll hold unforgiveness towards our spouse for making financial mistakes that affected the family or affected our marriage or whatever. You have to find a way to forgive them. You have to let go, and that's a choice. Forgiveness is always a choice. You choose to forgive people. Time doesn't help you forgive anyone. It's just a choice. It's a moment and a decision that you will not hold on to this unforgiveness towards this person any longer, and you're going to let it go. So that's what forgiveness is: letting go and abandoning those mistakes and the failures that you have made or your spouse has made. We want to let go of all of that. All right. Number two, second thing that we want to do is focus on gain over pain. I always rhyme because it helps me to remember, so hopefully it helps you too. You want to focus on the gains instead of the pain that the mistake caused you. What did you gain from the mistake? Did you find a better quality in yourself after you made the mistake? Did you see where you needed to improve? Did you see any good that came out of it? Any lessons learned? Anything that has helped you move forward or help you become better because of the mistake? Find those things. If you haven't found anything yet, I guarantee it's something that's good that you can find as a result of the mistake that you made. I don't care if it just made you be more cautious with how you spend money. I didn't say afraid, but more intelligent, should I say, a better steward of how you handle money and deal with money. If that's the good that you found out because of it, then focus in on that and let that be the thing that you harvest from that, and you let go of all the pain, abandon all the pain. So by doing that, it does a couple things. It puts you in control, because instead of you focusing on the pain that the mistake caused, and instead of you oh, we lost a house, oh, we lost a home, we lost a car, we lost our job, so we don't make the money that we used to make, or we can't do the leisure activities that we would love to do, and we can't go on this trip. Instead of focusing on all of that, all the pain, you let that stuff go and you focus on everything that you gained from the experience, every lesson that you learned from the experience. It puts you in a position of control, because you're saying, I choose to focus on this and not allow the pain to control me. I'm not going to allow the pain to control how I think, feel, and act, but I choose to think and feel and act about the situation in an entirely different way. I control how I handle everything. Okay, by you being in control, the Thrive couple has to stay in a position, in a mindset of control, because if you allow other things to control you, you'll be subject to doing what the other things want you to do. So if it's a limiting belief, you're subject to that limiting belief. If you believe that you're going to make the mistake again, and you don't take authority over that belief and believe something different, then you're submitting yourself to that belief, and eventually you will make that mistake again. We don't want to do that. We have to be in a position of control, because we are the ones that's creating the life. God has given us the power to obtain wealth, and wealth is a collection of different aspects that help us have the best life, have an abundant life. So he's giving you the power. Power means the ability to act. He's giving you the power to act, to take action, to produce the life that you want. And that's what we're using. We're using our power to produce the good life, to produce an abundant life. But if we don't get past the mistakes, then we'll never put ourselves in the position to control what we produce. All right? Other things will be controlling what we produce. And by focusing on the gains instead of the pain, it increases that ability. It increases your ability to thrive. So putting the past behind you, focusing on the gain, and taking control puts you in a better position to thrive and produce the best in life. And that is Thrive Mindset number 3. Elevate over mistakes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this podcast episode. And if so, make sure you head over to thethrivecouple.com to leave me your comments and insight on this particular podcast. Also, I have some big news. I've revamped the Couple Collab course. It's the free course that I offer online. I turned it into a video workshop, and I would love for you guys to go be a part of it. You can go sign up at thethrivecouple.com/collab, COLLAB, collab, enroll. And by signing up to that, it'll take you right into the workshop. It's 4-part video course, and I think you guys will really enjoy that. If you have not joined the Thrive Tribe, it's our private Facebook group. Please go over there and join the Thrive Tribe. It's just a community that I'm building of like-minded couples who love God and the good life, and we can just share insight and grow together and share ideas, and whether it's concerning business, entrepreneurship, marriage, relationships. If you guys need us to pray for you guys for something, then that's cool. Whatever it is that's going to help you move forward and progress, we're coming together as a community and really helping each other grow and thrive in life. All right, so make sure you head over to Facebook Facebook and just search Thrive Couple, and I will definitely add you guys to the group. Again, thank you so much for taking out your precious time and listening to me today. Hopefully this has been a blessing to you in some way. I know it's always a blessing for me to share with you guys. Until the next episode, this is Chad McGriff. I love you guys, and I'm out.